Alright guys, the best $100 pink CSGO inventory you can build right now at the beginning of May in 2023. I've got you covered. We're going to jump right into it. Last time we did a $50 budget and we got 10 skins. This time we're going $100. We've got 16 skins in there with some great upgrades. So make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button if you're around here. Get us to 500 subs if you greatly appreciate it. And let's kick things off by taking a look at the USP CORTEX in minimal wear, which is just under $5. This is without a doubt the best pink USP that exists in the game. At least in my opinion, this one is an absolute must to pick up for this. And then we're going to run with the same Emperor A1S this time. It's going to be a Decimator field test. This is about $13 to pick up. Yes, the core of the gun is a little blue, but it has some really nice pink accents on the gun. And I think you're going to long term look at upgrading to maybe a Hyper Beast. Over on the A4 side of things, so you guys know we always want to have an A1S and an A4. We're going to have a field test at Neo Noir. Obviously, the core of this gun is pink with like the woman's face, pink accents around it, and then you do get like those blacks, the whites, and the blues, and a little bit of purple throughout. But the main feature point is pink, and that's why we're including it. And then for the Glock, you're going to pick up a pink DD Pat and field test it. Now, these skins are pattern based, so the one I've generated here isn't crazy pink. You can go through different pattern IDs and get one that has a bit more pink in different areas, that kind of thing. Maybe you don't want it on the actual handle, you want it on the barrel of the gun. You can go through and take your pick. Just make sure you're buying a souvenir version. If you want a normal field test it, it's $64. A souvenir version is $5.33. So just keep that in mind. Right, you guys can crab at this one if you want, but the AK is going to be a Neon Revolution field test. This is about $24 at the minute. Obviously, the core of this is it's a normal AK that has just been like spray painted over, customized, that kind of thing. There's a lot of pink through it though, and you get little green accents as well. Unless you want to get a slate and just put 5 stickers on it, which you could with like the Skill Surf bubblegums, stuff like that. If you want just to pick up a skin, you don't want to do your sticker craft, this is going to be the best option for this budget. Yes, as we go higher up, we might be able to get some upgrades. So, I say, this is my AK recommendation for $100. If you don't like it, go buy a field tested slate for a couple of dollars and do a sticker craft. That's the alternative. And then the op in this case, I want to change my background a little bit. We're going to go for a chromatic aberration. This one is actually field tested, which shows how nice a float this is when you get a good float on field tested. It is about $25, $24. In that price range, you are using a quarter of your budget on it, much like you were doing with the AK. But for me, this is an absolute stunning op. Another option would have been like the Fever Dream, but I think chromatic aberration just wins out. And then if you want a black scope, you can pick up a battle scarred version, and you can get a nice black scope too. The Desert Eagle is going to be a trigger discipline, which I'm a big fan of. I have this in Stat Track as my main Desert Eagle. I am considering upgrading soon because this is a nice budget option, like it's under $2, but it's a real winner for a pink inventory. We then have another chromatic aberration as well, this time with the GALIL, also field test. A little bit more wear on this one, but you guys know in general I love the chromatic aberrations because I'm a fan of the pattern and I like the sort of pinky purple skins. But when it comes to a GALIL in pink, there is no better option than this. Then, for the MAC 10, we're going to go for a discotheque, right? And this is going to be a battle scar version. Now, obviously, depending on how the light hits it, it doesn't look pink at all. And then you inspect it, and then all of a sudden, it is pinky purple. So it's kind of one of those guns that when you're running around normally for it, you're going to get that. It's like a really fluorescence or glow from it. And you only see a little bit of pink. But when obviously when you inspect with the right lighting, it looks very pink. So you're going to pick that up. And then you're also going to get some field tested melodramas. I know Anomaly was speaking about this because he built his like Vice-themed inventory, basically bright blue and pink. We maybe need a better pink Joe Berettas to come through, because this is obviously very blue just with the pink of the actual melon. But it's still the best fit for now, and you can just pick these up and rock these in your inventory until Valve release some actual pink Joe Berettas. And then the SG we go for is going to be a field tested pulse. It's about $2 to pick up, and I just love this one in general. Obviously, it's a lot of pink with a little bit of purples throughout there, and then the black still on the scope. But a real nice pickup for a budget option. The MP9 then is going to be the Mount Fuji field test, which is under $2. This is a field test, and you can already see that it wears quite heavily. So try and get as best a float as possible for this. But even with the wear, it still looks good and fits into the theme. Also, we're spending $100 overall. We're going to have to make some. We have to give a bit of leeway in different areas. I think we're doing this with the MP9. Then you're going to pick up a ZZ Tactica in minimal wear. Obviously pink and then purpley blue throughout, which is the common theme you see with these sort of skins, just under $1. And yes, this does mean you're going to have to commit to not using a 5.7 and using this instead, but you know, give it a go. We're on to the last 3 skins now, and we're going to have another pulse. This time it's going to be a field tested FAMAS. And like I was saying with the SG, I just in general really like the sort of the vibe that you get from the pulse. And also I was going to say it's a nice budget option. The FAMAS is actually $6 to pick up, but until we get a better pink FAMAS, and I didn't want to go for a rapid eye movement because I really don't like that skin that much. This is why we've gone for this. We are going to run with the same Mag 7 we had in the previous video. It's going to be the BI-83 Spectrum. Obviously, this one is not completely pink, but you do get pink accents through the main core of the gun, so that's why it fits in nicely. And now we did mention the Fever Dream earlier, and we were going to pick one up. It's going to be for the Scout, so we're going to get a minimum amount of Fever Dream for $1.32. As we mentioned in the last video, this is obviously a blackish greyish base with a lot of whites, pinks, and blues through it, but it is heavy amount of pink on it, and that's why we can get it in. And that concludes our $100 pink CSGO inventory for May of 2023. All the prices are accurate as of the 4th of May. There are 16 skins in total, and it totals to $101.78. Obviously, we always say about leaving like a 5%-ish buffer, and we're well within that in this case. So you can definitely pick all this up, and you have a lovely inventory. You can let me know if you think I've missed any down below, but the pink skins in CS in general are a little bit limited, and also there's a bit of a premium that comes with it. So I think we've done a really good job getting 16 in here for the $100 budget. Then we'll have $250 as the next step for the pink, and hopefully we get some really immense upgrades in there. But guys, let me know which one was your favorite in the comments down below. Make sure you hit that like button, like I said at the start of the video. Hit that subscribe button right here. I'll catch you in tomorrow's video where hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a double upload for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video, and goodbye.